Hi guys, and welcome to my video. So today's actually gonna be a really exciting video. I'm doing a one brand tutorial on Maybelline, and some of the stuff is like new stuff that I haven't tried yet, so it's kind of a first impression slash one brand tutorial. And let's just talk about the elephant in the room. Yes, my hair is purple, and this is a washout color, so it's not gonna be for very long. But yeah, I have some different makeup things to try, like palettes and yeah, you know, the foundation that I love. So why don't we just get started? So Maybelline is actually one of my favorite brands ever, and this comes as no surprise. This is like one of my fave items from Maybelline. So I've just showered and blow dried my hair and applied a moisturizer with SPF in it. So I'm just taking this pore eraser from Maybelline and putting it right here when, whoa, what is that on my eye? I played with makeup last night, so if I have eyelash glue anywhere, that's why. So just putting that around my T-zone area. Next is actually foundation, and I like this one. I think it's a little bit too light for me right now, but I love this foundation. It's the Fit Me by Maybelline, the matte and poreless normal to oily skin. This is the color 105. It's kind of liquidy, and I did a first impression on this foundation, so I'll leave that in the comment. No, I keep on saying the comment bar below, but it's called the description bar. Yeah, I did a first impression on this, and I will leave the link in the description bar. I'm just, as you can see, it's way too light for me, but we'll fix that with bronzer. I'm gonna use my beauty blender, which is really dirty. I promise I've washed it like thousands of times. So I'm just gonna start patting this into the skin. My skin is actually behaving quite a lot recently, so I don't need too much coverage. I like this foundation a lot. It doesn't keep me matte all throughout the day, but it's definitely up there trying to, if you get it. Like, I have to powder maybe twice in a day. Next up is concealer, and I have two different concealers from Maybelline. One is the Fit Me that I use all the time, and then I have my Instant Anti-Aging, the Eraser Eye Perfect and Cover Concealer with Goji Berry and Haloxy from Maybelline, and this is in the color Light. I actually really like this concealer. As you can see, I've used up quite a lot. It's down to here, but I feel like you have to use quite a lot. Let me just use this under the eyes. I bought this years ago in Germany, and I feel like I hated it back then. I actually threw it out because I hated it so much, not even using half of it. But then I purchased this one from England over the website called lookfantastic.com, and it's so much better, so much more full coverage. The other one I had years ago was so sheer, like insanely sheer. So yeah, this one is way better. I'm also gonna put this concealer over my eyelid to act as like a primer for the eyeshadow. Next up is powder, and I have the Fit Me powders from Maybelline. I have the one in the color Natural Ivory. This is like an oldie one, and then this is the new packaging. So yeah, you can see it's a bit different, and I got this in the color Translucent. Yes, Translucent. So the pan in here is square, whereas in the other one it is round, and I've used this quite a lot. I love this powder. It comes with like a mirror on the other side and a little sponge. I've actually used this sponge quite a lot. I actually really like it. It packs on the powder really nicely. But I'm gonna use the translucent one under my eyes. And I'm using this Maybelline brush. Actually, I got this as a gift with purchase because I spent way too much money on Maybelline the other day. And just making sure there are no creases whatsoever. And I'm setting that. For the rest of my face, I'm using this one. Still the same brush. I'm just going over my entire face. I went to my local drugstore and they had recently got these and I'm so excited to use it. The colors look like this. I think they look pretty cool. That is a highlighter. I think they all have a little bit of shimmer in them. That is a cool bronzy color. That one is a little bit more cool tone and that one is definitely cool toned. Let me just swatch these. Ooh, it feels not. Wow. They're so creamy. I was not expecting this from Maybelline. Can you guys see that? They were way more creamy than I expected. Can you see that from there? I don't know, just more pigmented than I expected. I think I'm gonna go for that middle color right there to bronze. And I'm just taking my trusty, oh, it's a little bit powdery, you know? Taking my trusty Duo Fiber face brush, and just picking that up on the brush. And I just like wiped these brushes really thoroughly earlier today, so it does have a lot of powder kick off. I don't know if you can see that, but it does have some pigment. I think I'm gonna go in with that shade right now and just contour a little bit. I'm using a Morphe M557 brush. They're really pigmented, like there's a lot of product coming on. I don't know if you can tell, but that is like, it's like powder everywhere. You can't even tell. But yeah, gonna put that right there. Ooh. Oh, it's a little bit muddy. Or is it just me? I have this blush palette. This is the Master Blush Color and Highlight Kit. Now I have like 3 highlighters from Maybelline. I don't know which one to choose. So if these are just as pigmented and powdery as the bronzers, I'm gonna go really light-handed in with these. I think I'm gonna pick that color right there, but first off, let's swatch them. So there's the purple. Whoa, these are so pigmented. Wow. Look at those blushes. Oh my god. Okay. Those are so pigmented. I'm going in with a clean angle. Oh my god. That is so powdery. I barely touched that. Okay. I'm barely touching my skin right now because I'm so scared. That was a nice one. So for highlighter, because I'm going with highlighter now, I have this Master Highlighting Bronzer. I wouldn't really use it as a bronzer. It's like, this is an old one. It has like a mirror down here and it also had a brush. But yeah, I threw that away. It's a really nice highlighter. Really nice highlighter. And I'm taking it on a Real Techniques setting brush. This is also very powdery, so that's probably all of Maybelline's things. But just tap it off, and then we're going in. And now we're on to brows. I'm so excited for brows because I have this Maybelline brow pencil that I've used before. It's still new. I have only used it a couple of times, but this is the Maybelline Brow Micro Pencil in the color Soft Brown. I also purchased like a new brow gel that I haven't tried before from Maybelline. I love their I don't know what it's called, like their first brow gel that they came out with. think that's a really good brow gel. This is the Brow Precise Fiber Filler Brow Mascara, and this is also in the color Soft Brown. Oh, that's a really weird brush. I'm scared. Let me just zoom you guys in so you can see what's actually going on here. Can you see that it has like shimmers in it? Okay, wow, these eyebrows are a little bit dark, but we're just gonna it has like a green tint to them in real life. Next up is eyeshadows, and since I already had like this one from Maybelline, I didn't want to purchase another one because, to be honest, I'm not really that into the eyeshadows from Maybelline. I think they're really chalky and powdery, but I'm still gonna use this to do my eyes today. So I'm taking a large fluffy brush as always and going in with that bone color right there and just swiping that all over my lid. I think I'm gonna go in with this grayish kind of color right there and see what we can work out with this. And then I'm gonna go in with that one on the same brush and in the same place. A little bit lower and not bringing it up as high as the other one, just keeping it kind of low. Gonna take a tapered blending brush and go in with that bone color we started with and just put that right here up on the brow bone to just blend the edges of the other shadows better. I think I'm gonna go in with that one right there. Is kind of golden, kind of brown. I think it's cool. And I'm just gonna place that. That did not have a lot of color. Do you see a difference? I just see a little bit of shimmer. Maybe going in with my finger gives a little bit more. Because look, it is pretty pigmented. Oh yeah, sure. For sure. And then I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush and going in with that one right there that we used in the crease as well. And just put that on my lower lash line. And then lastly, I'm taking like a small detailing brush and going in with that first color, the white one. This is like a shimmery, creamy color. Also really powdery. I'm just putting that in the inner corner. That does not make any difference whatsoever. I have some eyeliner. Now this is an old eyeliner. I don't think I'm gonna do a wing. I'm just gonna do like a little bit on the top. This is the Master Precise eyeliner from Maybelline. It dries out really quickly, but the tip of this is so good. Let's see. I think I'm gonna put on some false lashes and then I'll be right back. Okay, so lashes are on, and if you can see like any white spots or something, that's because the lash glue is drying. But while that is drying, I thought we could go on to lips. I actually went and purchased this one. Like, I usually hate these kind of palettes, but yeah, I don't know. This is in the color Blushed Bombshell. It has tape on it. These are really weird. Prime, line, color, and highlight. Oh, that's a nice concept. So this is a primer, lip primer. Then you have the line for your lips, and then to fill your lips in, and then a highlight. Okay, that was the primer. That was weird. It just kind of mattified my lips. And then I'm going in with the first row up here. I think that's a little bit dark, but I'm gonna make it work. It's actually really pigmented. So now I just lined my lips and filled them in, and so far I like this color. And then going in with the color right here. I just went in with that one, as you can see, but now I'm going in with that one. Let's try some of the highlighter shade, which is right here. I'm just gonna put that in the center of my lips. Taking that. Ooh, that's cool. So I'm gonna use the Rocket mascara, which is also good. It's just like a really fat bristle plastic brush. Just gonna put a little bit of mascara on my top lashes to blend them in with the lashes. And also gonna put a little bit on my lower lashes. I love everything Maybelline, but it's kind of powdery and the eyeshadows are not my fave, but everything else is so nice. Like, I definitely recommend going to check out some of these items that I tried, and you can just judge for yourself which item you thought was really good or which items you wouldn't purchase. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and give it a like if you like these kind of one brand tutorials. I really love them. I like digging deep in a brand and see what's good and what's not good. So yeah, give it a thumbs up if you like these kind of videos, and subscribe to my channel if you're new here, because that would mean a lot to me, and I will see you in my next video then. Bye!